Hi, I'm professional sports handicapper Ross Benjamin. It's Tuesday, May the 12th. Time for another edition of my NFL regular season win totals. It's part 5 of a 32-part series in which I'll be covering all 32 NFL teams. I've already covered 4 of them in the Cleveland Browns, Green Bay Packers, Washington Redskins, and the Houston Texans. You could find all those videos right here on this YouTube channel. By looking at the archives. Today we're going to be looking at the Kansas City Chiefs, the defending world champions. The Chiefs right now, they're over and under win total, regular season win total that is 11.5, and to go over 11.5 regular season wins, it comes at odds, money line odds of -120, and to go under 11.5 regular season wins, it comes at money line odds of +100. This is a team that went 12-4 during the regular season last year, and like I alluded to, went on to win the Super Bowl. Their roster is virtually intact on both sides of the ball. Their offense last year was dynamic, and it should be once again this year. Last year, number 6 in total yards, first on third down conversions at 48%, which is incredible. Number 5 in scoring, and they only allowed Patrick Mahomes to get sacked the third fewest times in the entire NFL. Speaking of Patrick Mahomes, he'll have all 4 of his star wide receivers back this year, led by Tyreek Hill and Sammy Watkins. Also all-star, all-world, I should say, tight end Travis Kelce. And they drafted a running back in the first round this year who should provide an immediate impact. And I would be shocked if he's not their opening day starter. Former LSU back Clyde Edwards-Helaire, who will bring an extra dimension to an already explosive offense. The defense last year showed drastic improvement from the year before. That's always been the Chiefs' enigma. They were number 17 overall, middle of the pack in total defense last year. But look, this is a defense that does not have to be great. They just have to be steady, and their offense will take care of the rest. And I think they're good enough in that respect again this year, enough to hold the fort while their offense puts up, once again, huge offensive numbers in my estimation. Their schedule, very tough on the road. They're going to face some difficult opposition by going at Baltimore, Buffalo, Tampa Bay, and New Orleans. Baltimore and Buffalo, as we know, AFC playoff teams from a season ago. New Orleans, also a playoff team, and then Tampa Bay, with the addition of Tom Brady and Rob Gronkowski, should be right up there in the mix in the NFC. So very difficult road schedule. However, this was a Chiefs team that went 7-1 on the road last season. Their home schedule only includes 2 teams that made the postseason a year ago, and that's in their first 2 home games against Houston in New England. And I don't foresee either one of those teams being a playoff team this year. You never know with Belichick, but again, without Tom Brady, Jarrett Stidham behind center, with a limited offensive wide receiver group, I don't see New England making hay this year in the AFC. Also, Houston, just a terrible defensive team. For a team that made the playoffs. I don't see them making the postseason as well. And keep in mind, as far as their divisional opponents go, Kansas City has gone 27-2 in their last 29 games against AFC West division opponents. And that includes 22-7 against the spread. That's just an incredible number. So needless to say, if you've been backing the Chiefs in divisional games the last 3 seasons or so, you've made a ton of money. Okay, so what we're going to do, I very seldom like to go over the total when it's this high of a regular season win total, but this is an exception to the rule. We're going to go Kansas City over the total of 11.5 regular season wins at money line odds of -120. Until the next time, I'd like to wish each and every one of you all the very best.